Okay, Namaste. It's Monday, October 12th.
Off we go. See what happens today. Same one with a little dot on the front there. Cute one. Okay, they just want to know the heart of God.
Then they need to go inside their own heart and surrender totally.
Okay, and is it possible that they can have the COS?
Yes.
Okay, great. We've got a green one. All the lovely colors today. It's a nice green one. Okay, they have a book open, and I see words on that book. I do see a misty feeling of Mother Mary there still, so her presence, her grace is there, and see what happens. I can engage her or not, I suppose, so I don't know. Does it matter to you, or does it matter to you how that works?
No.
Really? Okay. Okay, so she's got some lasers going into that book. She's reading it, you know, the book of their soul, I guess, with whatever deeds and misdeeds and everything in between is on that book. And what she's doing is she's putting some lotus blossoms on each page and erasing that writing. There's a blank slate to begin fresh. So that's happening, and now I just see some light. That was pretty gentle and pretty quick. Yeah. I'm going to bring out this one just in curiosity. He was a little funny over there, so I'm not sure about him. First I heard black magic, but then I held him in my hand and I felt ashes, and he said, no, I surrender. So we'll see what happens, if he's actually open or not. Okay, there is some black darkness coming from this stone. And I do, you know, Mother Mary is there. There's some light happening. Okay, I'm hearing, I surrender in there. So he's feeling it. And
That's the best thing he can do is surrender. Give all of that up and let go of all of it.
yeah, he's down on his knees and that light's coming in that shell that he thinks he's protected himself in this lingam, which, you know, is not the case. It's not what you
try to hide, but it doesn't work.
So it's coming down on him, and he's down, you know, just... She's a little gentler today so far anyway. It's not as raw, but we'll see what happens. So she's got her hands like this, and then there's light, kind of more on a soft way, but yet it's also really getting in. I guess it's kind of like the sun in a way, but sun rays. So he's changing now, and that image of him down there, just no, I surrender. He's shifting to more of a, trying to see, it looks again kind of lotus feeling, and then just light, just pure light. So that was a pretty quick transformation, okay? I think he's okay at this point. I actually see written in my eyes, in my head, COS. Is that okay for him? Because he just...
Yeah, it's a much better practice than what he's been doing.
Yeah, with whatever.
Right. He's been misusing and abusing for personal power, so he needs to let go of that and do the COS.
The black magic and stuff. Right, that's not the way you do it, right?
No.
Okay, and here this, got it. Another one returns, the same stone with some nice little black lines in there. Pretty, huh? What was the name of this? You said you knew?
This one is
Got that little bit of marbly or that line.
it looks like maybe it's a jasper of some sort.
If you look close at all the details of these rocks, it's even a tiny bit of red in there.
Yeah.
Really kind of cool. Okay, they're afraid to go inward.
Why?
Might encounter something they don't like. Well, yeah, that does happen.
Yeah, you're going to encounter yourself.
And it's not always pretty. And sometimes it's not what you think too, as it opens up too, and unfolds.
Right.
So, I see that image in my mind of holding the heart and the hands on the heart, and I think she's communicating more with her heart and saying, there's nothing to be afraid of, and just what you say as well, and have no fear, and seek the protection of grace. Seek that, and that's what will carry you to that lotus, to that beauty. So they are requesting some practices as well.
They can do the that I am, the I am that I am, and the COS.
Okay, always a nice mixture. Okay, there you go. Nice to have a little help from Mary over there, huh? She's not as potent feeling today, but certainly still getting in. So every day is different. You never know. This I don't know if I've seen with some of the yellow in there. Maybe.
She's in a softer mode today.
A little bit. Still penetrating. I mean, it's not any different. It just, I think, maybe there's not as much of a hard casing on some of these too. I don't know.
Could be.
No one can say it's just here and we're going to enjoy it while it's here. And okay, I did see her image kind of fading a bit, so don't know. Let's just go in with this rock and see what they need. She's kind of appearing a little bit again, more in just upper, face, and let me just see.
Maybe she's doing other work other places.
She comes in a lot of different forms and times. I don't know. So I see this rock in my mind with that bit of yellow or gold in it, and the gold all of a sudden becomes with some light, like gold light coming from the gold aspect of it.
Okay.
It kind of cuts that part of that stone in half. I mean, it just, it's cutting or something. It just, with that gold, sharp. And, let's see, it's severing that stone. So we get a little, one part of the stone is being cut, and you kind of see that falling over. And it leaves another part of that stone. So let's see what's in the different parts of the stone.
Yeah.
Because they are cutting away. The end was just really dark, and it's almost cut away.
So yeah, you're releasing, letting go of a bunch of stuff.
For
That's
sure. Good. Yeah, they're lucky to have it done that way. And the other, I do see light, but it isn't a whole stone. So what I see the light doing is sort of, making it whole,
right,
and complete. And that shadow, the darker part, is just kind of there, and I'm seeing it kind of becoming more of a lump, or kind of, absorbing, and that part of the stone is, I feel like she's still there doing her work, I don't see her so much. This is kind of that type of work, of that healing, knitting, together and making something complete. And
Right, continuing to work with those energies.
yeah, with the light in that way. So we've got a whole stone here. We've got that little lump of darkness that's in here. I don't think it's going to last too long. So I just think it's quite fine now.
Yeah,
Good.
it's on its way.
Good shape.
Processing.
Processing for sure. Okay, so we've got to always think of spearmint or something, or candy, or don't you?
Mm-hmm.
With that a little bit. Gosh, I have to just say what I'm hearing. I heard rectal bleeding hemorrhoid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they have.
Okay. What else do they have to say?
They have it and they're uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
They feel. Okay, so there's her energy. This one has been standing a lot for a long time, and they're tired, quite frankly. They just want to be free of their wounds,
Right.
Things they're saying, cleanse me, please. Cleanse me of this open wound.
Mm.
Do you see it? I see kind of with that, and then their lower body is kind of more darker, so it's kind of, for some reason, the energy is caught there. So here comes Mary, and it's almost has a butterfly kind of energy that from her. The butterfly, it's white. It is coming into this being and fluttering around. And all I can say is what I'm seeing, and it's white. It's translucent, and it is fluttering around. And then the darkness is more in the lower half of this being.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's working at stripping away whatever is there that's holding that wound to continue for
Holding
this.
on to the identity of having a wound.
Right, and also they can't really rest. They don't feel like they can just
they just stayed stuck in that.
rest.
There's no reason to have it. They're out of form. It's there's no corporeal form. They don't have to hang on to that. That can be energetically repaired very quickly.
Right, and the way it is held is energetically in terms of continuing to identify with I need to stand all the time. I can't, whatever that's mentality that brought, this energetic pattern. And so that butterfly is there. I see it moving, and there's more butterflies fluttering, and just, all throughout the form. It's kind of making everything right with this fluttering, translucent energy, and the darkness is kind of getting a little grayer and a little more.
Yeah, it sounds like it's kind of going in there, and it's kind of breaking up the energy as it goes. Yeah,
because I'm seeing it more like dots versus this solid.
Right.
So it's fluttering, flutter, flutter, flutter. I'll let you feel it too if you want to feel that in your body. Here it goes. So anyway, it is breaking it up, and I'm seeing it going down to the ground. And so what I see for this being is all of a sudden they can sit, like they're sitting, and they're just
nice, relaxed. Finally,
yeah. I mean, they can actually be with whatever's here rather than they've just been not feeling like they couldn't. And it was a mental. These things are mental in many ways, and they just are so grateful for being able to relax.
Glad to hear they've been healed and they're able to go forward into something a little better.
Really, really, what a long, hard thing, right? Yeah. I think that would be true of anything that you hold, a wound or an ache or a pain. I mean, this is just symbolic of things that we can carry energetically and move on with it, that is, we get stuck in.
Right.
Energetic patterns is really what it is. So we got a nice, sweet little heart, and I don't know if this is This is not, I'm not good with the names. There was another name of the pink one I'm thinking of, but
Rose quartz.
yeah, this isn't that. Oh, it is, but it's white, more white.
Yeah, it's still a rose quartz.
And that's what I figured. It's got that feeling of rose quartz. I just can't, the names I'm not good at. So I'm glad Guruji's here for that. But it is a very pretty heart. So right away I see a lovely heart. I'm looking at her heart because I see it's kind of, some of that heart is going into this heart. So whatever that is, she's in there. Actually, she's right inside that heart with this heart. And it's translucent, it's clear. I can see her there, I can see her there. Like, walk into this heart. And she's there with emanating kind of a gold energy of love and light. No shadow, she's saying. She's ensuring no shadow.
Right.
And I do see some clear waters. Just going to engage with her a little and see what was the issue. They just had some shadow energy they had. It was just funny hearing from a time when they went wrong or on the wrong course. I mean, without awareness, I guess, living without being aware truly of their, whatever their actions, whatever their,
Right.
words were, all of these kinds of things. Not aware of how that creates a ripple through, whatever people they're associated, the animals, the plants, it's a ripple effect. And they had no awareness. They just, I can say whatever I want, and it's all about me, which a lot of ego is that way. So she's in there, and I do see some darkness being pushed out there. And I mean, it's kind of like, okay, there she is, this pure light, and then there's some darkness around this beautiful image. And it's just continuing to move outward. So let me ask her if it needs anything else from.
Or if it could just continue.
Yeah, exactly. They're okay now. It'll continue to process. Okay. Let me know how long you want to do it, Guruji. Are you okay? You sure?
Yeah.
Please let me know. Okay. Or I'll ramble. You can
It's
just
okay.
relax and I'll ramble. You know me. I don't want to strain you, so I just really hope that you tell me. There's selenium. I've got a big piece of selenium at home and I really like it. I like looking. It's just kind of fresh and clean, something about it. Reminds me of detergent. I just like it. It's just got a freshness to it, like soap or something to me. Dove. Just back to the old Dove advertisement. Anyway, so okay, so there's that little stone, and Mary's appearing in a little different form, a little more like the way that looks with the white and some blue, and so that's a little different feeling of a sweetness, of a almost girl-like image. Really cute, actually. It's very sweet. Same energy, though, so watch out. And there's that selenium piece, and all of a sudden I see my face reflected, but I'll just kind of wait and kind of, ooh, okay, back to her grace. I do see her stepping on that snake, and I just think that's such an interesting image, like that.
Yeah.
On the serpent or the, just keeping it tame. I don't know. It's interesting. Like that. Yeah, she's got it tamed. But anyway, and this one, interestingly, I do see a snake coming out of this stone. It's green and black. It's got its tongue out, and it is. And then she did show more of a close-up of her stepping on that snake or the serpent energy, and her feet are emanating some light, to this soul that feels as if, asking her if this soul's kundalini is out of balance. It's not moving through the right, channels. So her feet are emanating this light, and it's translucent. There's a lot of Shakti in the feet.
Yeah, exactly.
So just coming through, and the snake is just sort of, you see a snake tamer. You see a snake tamer. It's kind of. It's just gonna, it's gonna relax, not in a way that it's. What is that?
No, I think it's your phone.
My phone never sounds that way, though,
Oh,
ever.
it's my phone.
Okay. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
It's fine now.
Okay. So, it's relaxed in a way that's more in balance, that, it was awake, and now it's just more in a state of balance, like more like completion, and so that it's not going to create havoc on the being so much. So I am seeing all that light coming from her feet, almost like her feet disappear and there's just light flowing into this soul, and the snake is just there, just really, how do I put it, more working with grace and almost just moving with it versus, having its own movement. It's just got that connection now with grace, so it's in alignment with that. It's very nice. Now we'll take this one over here. I'm just going to keep on. Got Mary here. This one is an interesting little shape. It's kind of, it's very clear, as you can see. You put it up. You can probably see things through it even. So that part's nice.
So she took care of the Kundalini.
Yeah, she made it so it's more, in alignment with grace, and just, not having its own time and, more wreaking some more havoc.
Right, because sometimes people want to awaken Kundalini for not the best motives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They want it with powers and this and that, and they, so it's not doing the optimum, not the optimum.
Right, exactly. So that, and it was more relaxed too. It wasn't like it just felt good. She had it in control. Definitely. So this one is just a really clear stone. This one, Guruji, is that clear?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that one before.
Very clear.
Clear gets, really.
Yeah.
This one, I keep seeing my image, and I just need to bat it away. Nosy image.
It's like looking in a mirror.
It is. And, it's just not helping the situation. Okay. Keep myself out of the way. No, anyway. So, okay, so I see this stone, and in it, it's kind of just, you can see some reflections in it, like through it. Mm-hmm. And she is there. For some reason, I still see my image there. I don't know. I just have to try to let that be right now. Mm-hmm. But, hand moving everything, which is a bit distracting. Maybe I'll ask her if she could get rid of it.
Could you get rid of me for a while?
Yeah, really. If not for a while.
Could you
just the whole time getting rid of me?
Get rid of me. I'm done with that.
Bat me away. Okay?
Well, maybe she could do that.
I know.
Ask her if she can just get rid of you if you're done with that now.
I know she will. Yeah, she's just putting light on that reflection, which I'll take quite. I'm feeling it come in, too. Thank you. I will take that. So, anyway, there it is. And seeing different imagery kind of similar to what's around here, which is interesting. So it's got a clear pool in my face. I'm just waiting for her to put light into that, and then I feel it flowing through me. So maybe it's just some kind of connection that's coming through that, and that's fine. I just got to get used to all these changes. I don't know. So
Just works the way it works.
it works the way it works, making connections or whatever. So anyway, this clear rock, I mean, I do see an image, and I'm trying to see. There's different imagery. It's a little bit dark. It's got kind of a blue feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's helping make it more clear because I just can't see it real well. Okay, it is a house. I thought it was some kind of house.
Oh.
And it does look like Dutch or something. It's got those windmills.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cute. Little claw. I see little clogs. Little clogs are cute. And a child maybe is there.
Mm-hmm.
The mother. You just see the mother. This part you see the child in the clogs just kind of playing with them like they play with grown-up shoes. Trying to walk in them. And the mother has her hand on the child's head as she's just playing. Okay, well, let's see what the question is today. Boy. Mother love, I guess. They just want to send the mother love.
Send the mother love or
Send
receive
mother
the mother
love.
or receive mother love.
And it just feels like through the whole business it's coming here
Mm-hmm.
and kind of just that mother with, they're projecting mother love.
Okay.
Which, you know, hey, can't beat that, and it's the sweetest mother love you can get, so all
Right.
good.
Thank you for
There you go. We take it. Feminine love. Never a bad thing. And another one that I don't think I've seen before. Kind of cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's that one. Okay, a little shadowy aspects of this rock.
Yep.
Okay, we've got a couple nun-like Mother Mary energies there too. Hey, I don't know. And there I am. I do feel.
And there you are.
Yeah, I do feel. I do see you though in there too now.
We're all in there. We're all in there today.
Circle of light. And that's almost what it feels like, is it's making those connections for this being in the center of that, and we're connecting the energies. So with this particular rock, I do see some of it becoming more light. Part of it is kind of stripy black.
Okay.
See what the issue is. Okay, they were working too hard at being pure, I heard.
Okay.
They were struggling.
Okay.
Trying to present, I guess, something, and
Right.
inside they were just really, really struggling with depression and all sorts of things.
Okay.
So that's being circulated and cleared.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you want to do more?
Yeah, it's okay.
So it's kind of funneling up, and it's just, and I'm just doing this because that's what's happening now.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, 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 and then a nice lotus blooming. So
Nice.
okay. Isn't that nice how that
Yes,
works?
we just let that process.
Right, that's all we need to do really with that. It's just more on an energetic level. We're not hearing many stories
Not too many
in the
stories
last
today.
while. Last
Yeah.
couple days even.
Yeah, fewer stories and more just
Yeah.
cleaning out
That's right.
what needs to be cleaned. Sometimes it's not always that the story is so important.
Yeah.
It's just what's,
It's knotted up and
just whatever's there just needs to be cleared out, but it doesn't need to have the story attached. It doesn't make a difference one way or another.
exactly. And it really in the long run doesn't, because it's an energy. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So, okay, I am hearing with this soul medical condition. Do you see some IVs and different things, a gurney, a hospital bed?
Okay.
Okay, they had a picture near them when they were passing or, during their transition.
Right.
Picture is kind of some connection with some female. I want to say teacher. I don't know, something teacher.
Something that was close to them.
Yeah.
They were connected with in some way.
Yeah, exactly. So they still, I'm still seeing kind of the IVs, the gurney, and what these beautiful, all nuns here actually, but what these are kind of what they're doing is they had all these issues and they're kind of placing them in sort of a nun's habit and things like and roses and just to absorb that purity.
Right.
So they are even holding roses. They've got a rosary. They have, their habit, and they're just kind of,
just infusing it.
Yeah, that purity. I mean, those are just symbols of purity,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they can see those and just connect with it a little easier.
Yeah, and since they're resting, they're just kind of, they're kind of out of it, so just letting that sink
so
in.
They can wear it. They can wear it and become that. Yeah.
Right, and kind of the healing is taking
place.
That's
the covering to take on. They're going to take on a covering.
That's
take on that covering.
There you go. Until that is, just light, but that is definitely, and all that comes with that, when you are really in alignment with grace. And so lucky for them. They, I do kind of see them. I see Mary kind of resting there on the, there, and then you see the being kind of underlying. It's almost ghost-like, just sort of out of it, with the IVs. And anyway, she's resting there with the roses, just sort of resting and allowing that energy to flow into all parts of, where the illness was, soul and body. I do see that IV, and what I see, I'm just seeing it, and it looks like what they're changing that to, rather than the medicines, is pure water, like clarity, and they're letting that
just
infuse.
To wash out all the rest of that stuff that was still there.
Perfect, wash out the toxins.
The toxins and things from the.
So light, pure water, clear, healing. Waters are flowing. Living waters are flowing into this soul when they have their IV. And how lucky is that, right? Would you want that in your IV? Give me some of that. Hook me up. So
I want an infusion.
Where is
that gurney? Drag me one in.
I know. I'll keep it hooked up and walk around all day with that. Not a problem. So they are just kind of, you see them becoming a little more light, but they did look a little ghost-like, for very pale.
Yeah. They look like I feel.
I know. Could we hook her up? Can we hook her up? Why is she not getting these treats? So, there is some light going into you. I don't know if you feel it, but it's here. But anyway, so the that's this being, and let me ask if there's anything else we could do. I think she just needs to rest now and let this absorb. They're just going to allow, it's okay to just let her process and let that absorb. And certainly when she comes out of it, it's going to be moving on a different path entirely. Right.
Putting her on another direction, getting her ready for the next leg of the journey.
Yeah. Any more? It might be good. Or
we have?
There's a lot, but it's not like we got to do all those. They can wait till tomorrow. So we did quite a bit. What do you think?
One more.
One more?
Do an even dozen.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Another selenium piece.
Got lots of them waiting, and I'm sure there's more over there besides.
You know, everyone wanted to come, or there was 3 that wanted to go in the crystal cave. Otherwise, not one.
There's not one open.
Yeah, all of it came. Yeah, just I bet all of them. I bet all of them are there. You know,
Just drag the whole thing over again.
that's
and
it.
Just,
Keep going through
no
'em.
sense to even go through them anymore.
That's the
They're
way
all
I feel.
occupado.
That's the way it seems. And then we could do that. And then if we are listening, don't get anything, we'll just we could do it that way. It's another possibility. I mean, because most of
Because
them
it
are.
looks like they're pretty much occupado.
That's the thing. So I think that might be an easier way. Less.
Yeah,
just
instead
put
of
'em
putting
in
them out there any longer, because it looks like we just have more and more coming in. So
all rooms are vacant. At this point, no room at the inn.
there's not too many vacancies at the inn any longer.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so last one. Okay, so right away there's a beautiful diamond that's just alive,
Nice.
Just alive is all I can say with the light bouncing off the different cuts of it. And some light coming up from it. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, just hearing bask in this glow.
Nice. Yeah, the diamond purity.
Yeah.
That diamond is very hard, and so it's not going to easily break or fracture or, a lot of strength in it.
Mm-hmm. I am hearing the new dawn, and then I'm seeing the light, sun coming up over the mountains. The new dawn.
The new dawn.
That's nice, huh?
It's nice.
There's some doves flying through that. Come on, that's a nice image.
That sounds like a nice image.
The new dawn.
The new dawn.
It's a nice thing to end with.
Yeah, with the diamond light, and then the diamonds when they're absolutely cut perfectly and absolutely clear just radiate the most beautiful flashes of all different type of light and so much.
Some reflections, some bouncing off with
Beautiful.
the lights, and it's just, it's like the clearest pool of water imaginable, and maybe even beyond. I don't know, but it is, and it's just wow.
Crystal clarity.
Crystal clarity.
Absolute crystal clarity. So, I guess that's what they're here to do today, just share that there's a new dawn coming or in place or on its way or whichever.
Yeah. But it's a good thing.
But it's a good thing.
New dawn on the horizon, they're saying new dawn.
Oh, a new dawn on the horizon.
I just heard on the horizon now.
Yeah, so it's coming in. So it's on its way. It's coming in now. Something. It's again going through another change, another.
Yeah, I think it's just going
growing.
To continue. That
Just
way.
growing. Yeah.
Continue.
While we're here, did we want to check in with the ones they've been processing over there for quite a while?
It's up to you.
We haven't. As long as we're here, we might as well check in with these ones that have been kind of processing over here. Because they've been here for a week or so. They've been here a
maybe
while.
they can move on or something.
Yeah, we'll just see where they're at. As long as they're here. Because they've been here for a while.
Yeah, so this is a darker one.
Right.
And I believe this was the one that was in that violent stuff of hurting animals and things. I think they've just been there a long time.
Exactly.
Interesting to see where that's at.
Yeah. See how much we're progressing there.
Okay, I am hearing they left that kind of thing behind, that kind of activity.
Good.
they are with I do see an animal there with them. I don't know if it's maybe one that's hurt or whatever, but they're loving it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice change around.
And the animal looks white, looks clear.
And those animals are so unconditional and stuff. They don't hold hate. They don't hold that.
And the sweet image actually of some lambs and some animals there with this person. They're
So
just
nice.
loving them.
So what a turnaround from that pain they were projecting outward that they had been in, and that hate, and now getting the opposite and enjoying that love and that.
Yeah, I mean, they're laughing,
beauty.
and the dog's licking his face, and he's laughing, and he's got his hand petting the lamb, and he's just,
So nice.
Yeah, he's just, he's like, they're down, he's holding it up and looking at it, and
what a difference.
It's really sweet.
What a difference.
Yeah, so let's see if there's any.
Yeah, see what else, if they have anything to say.
They just said they have come to more of an innocent heart. They felt so marred by darkness and pain and horrors and just lashed out that way.
Exactly.
They're sick.
And they were in blind fury, just blind. And they, when it gets to that point that they don't feel anything, that they have no feeling. They don't, they don't recognize. I don't think they recognize the pain they're inflicting, or they don't get it. They don't.
Yeah, and they didn't know love. They didn't know what it felt like to be loved. They didn't know how to give love.
Right.
And that was all they knew to do to make an effect, I guess, on something.
Right. So now they can go back and they can go into another corporeal form and right the scales and fight for animal rights, etc.
Yeah, I do see them with my white coat. I don't know if they'll be a veterinarian or something, but I do see. But the white is good too. It's more purity, more ready to be available to the creatures of the world.
To take care of them now instead of torturing them this time. He's there to take care and to help to right the wrongs that he had done.
That's right. And he's just loving this little dog that's there, and like I say, he's white, and he's got turtle there. He's just got all the little sweet creatures around him, and I can still see Mary there. She's there, and it's just it's a very sweet, innocent feeling scene compared to
he's lucky he doesn't have Miss Roddy there.
Okay.
Miss Roddy Boo Boo.
Yeah.
She loved to come and just whoever's hurting, be there with them.
Yeah.
She was very much a healing light, Miss Roddy Boo Boo.
Sure, and that's the way animals are. They just don't see what you've done or haven't done. They just love you. Little children are that way too. It's the same kind of so.
Well, unless they're sticking their tongue out at you.
Yeah, they still love you, though. They still love you through that, right?
They're just full of the dickens.
They are, but they do love you.
Yeah.
No matter what way you look, no matter if you have bad breath. They love you.
So that's so
we got more to check in.
Nice to see that. What a huge change. What a huge, huge change.
For sure.
That's fabulous.
It always makes you feel good, that kind of story and turnaround.
When you see it finally turn around, it's like, to go from that hell realm. Everything was suffering. They were suffering. The animals were suffering. Everything was in pain. And, and to turn it around, that's so...
Feeling good about that. Yeah, and they had a lot of help. They had Christ was there.
Right, Christ was there. Mary was there.
Yeah.
There were a lot there that were just continue to give that and break through that shell and
I think they slowly brought the little critters there, and it was so healing for his soul. That was hurting so bad.
Exactly.
They are healers naturally, animals.
Yeah.
So they're not thinking they are. They just are. So. Okay, so this one, there's the blue heart. Okay, so just hearing again from this Mary energy that he was unsettled.
Mm-hmm.
Like a prison of his own making kind of thing.
Right.
To ask him how he's doing. She feeling better, they're saying, feeling more aligned, I
Good.
guess, in a good way, more like, something got straightened out within him.
Good.
And he feels sturdier and ready to go forward.
The kink is gone.
The kink is gone. Here, we had it over by all that good good energy over there.
Kink is gone, and the hoses, everything's running through the
That's
hose
right.
again.
There
Had
you
a little
go.
kink in the hose for a while.
That's right. I think they're fine to move forward.
Good.
And I don't remember any of these, but hey, that's a good enough
But
thing.
they've been over there for about a week, so we'll see. That was good. That was it took a little time, but nice that they're really moving forward.
Yeah, it feels good to see this
To
turn
see
around.
that there's possibilities for that.
For
That's,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, always a good feeling. Okay, so they're clearer. They're more just clearer.
Mm-hmm.
And not whatever it was is not in their view so strongly,
Okay.
and they're fine to go forward. I don't know, maybe they did get. I'm seeing COS. Maybe they already got it. I don't know,
Okay.
but yeah,
Well,
so
I
it's
think
fine if they have it.
I think they have COS.
Yeah, maybe
and,
they're just reflecting.
Yeah.
That's been helpful.
and it's been helpful.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been helpful to them.
Okay, good. Glad they're using it.
Yeah.
Good help.
Of course, that helps. God, you're so blessed to have it. So there, last one. Okay.
For today.
For today, ongoing work, huh?
Not the last one. We got a few more.
Spirit work does not end.
It never ends.
Okay, they're not so in their shell. They feel, that some light has come in there, and they
Okay.
don't need to protect themselves like that.
Good.
Their sword, I guess their weapons or whatever they had to protect, they tossed that out.
They've gotten rid of them. Okay.
They tossed that away, and they just felt a lot of gentle love here that they just has really
Yeah.
been very good.
The only sword they need is the sword of truth.
Yeah,
That's it.
very different things. I think they're good. I do see us reflected. If you haven't had that, just use it. If you do, then great. But maybe they
Right.
have it.
If you need COS, go ahead
Yeah.
and use it. Take it at this time. And if you have it already, enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Perfectly said. All right.
So on that note, we're going to close this out unless we have any guides or masters with anything they want to bring through.
Guides and masters. Oh boy, I don't know.
We'll just open it for a second and see if there's any that want to come through with any kind of message. Just make sure that there's no one waiting in the wings with something to say.
Okay, one just said I'm a master of light. Just be still. So that's really all I'm getting.
Okay. So there you have
Take
it.
a
There's a
big hand
message
on.
for today. There is one that wanted to give some message. Be still. Be still.
Can't beat that message. Okay.
It's a good message.
Mhm.
So namaste.
Bye.
Bye.